up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Yes. Yes. What's up, y'all? We down here, honey. We got a lot of shit to talk about today. We're gonna talk about Bell Collective, Real Housewives of Atlanta, and Married to Medicine is probably gonna come tomorrow because I think that's all we have time for today. We'll see. We'll check the temperature when we get there. Okay. So I hope everybody had a really nice weekend, relaxing. I had a pretty good weekend. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. So we're down here, honey. I have all my notes in my phone. I kind of want to move back, but I think I'm fine. Ooh, that fresh grass smells so good. Let's talk about Bell Collective. Bell Collective was first. Bell Collective was actually pretty good. We had yeah, let's go through it. Let's go through Bell Collective. Let me get the studio together, honey. Who? What's next? Yes, come on, Beyonce. Okay, a little air in here, honey. We don't want to come on, ass getting bigger. Okay. So what is everybody's good? Okay, let's get started with Bell Collective. I know you guys are like, okay, no talk. I'm trying to think of what happened over the weekend. Oh, I guess Martell and Melody, that was a whole fucking reality show on the weekend over on itself. That was crazy. All that stuff was crazy. I'm telling you this, and I'm telling you now, and this is probably all I'm going to say about it unless we do it in the hot topics. But she needs to gray rock Martell. And gray rock is when you give the narcissist nothing. You give them nothing to feed on. Like the only way that he can get attention from her is to keep fucking with her through the children. And she's not going to, and she has a bit of, I mean, we all have a bit of narcissism in us, but it's like levels and it's disorders to this shit. So it's like what he's doing, like I keep saying, all I keep thinking about is Tamara Judge from Real Housewives of Orange County. She divorced a narcissist and he sent her through hell. And they just want the attention. They want the attention. Also, the fact that she left him, she's changing her name, all of that stuff that is removing elements of him attached to her, it's tearing him the fuck up. Do you hear me? Yes. And he's not going to stop. He's been rejected by her. And usually a narcissist wants to reject you first. They want to discard you first. And when you discard them, they're not happy. You are supposed to not get it. You're supposed to be discarded when he finds another supply. And clearly, Ariane wasn't enough of the narcissistic supply because she was just, I mean, as much as she's on the damn camera, and there's nothing that she could say now that the whole show is about me or anything like that. That shit is weird as fuck anyway. But Melody is going to have to 100% ignore him. But the narcissist in her, like, I'm not talking about like I said, we all have a bit of narcissism. Social media wouldn't be what it is today if folks didn't have a bit of narcissism in them, a bit of narcissist, right? Just that energy. But EMPD, that's a different thing. The characteristics of that's a totally different thing. And because she has a little bit of that in her, like she likes the camera, she likes the attention, but his motivation is she's going to have to like cut it off, like nothing. But she likes attention too. That's all I got to say about that. That's all I got to say about that. Let's talk about Bell Collector. He needs to be gray rocked, is what I said. Me saying that she likes attention too does not mean that I'm saying that she's like him, because y'all like to hear what you want to hear, apply your filters, and then project your BS into the comment section. So we're not going to do that, right? Hello. I have to yank it off. This time I said I'm not going to allow it to like send me into a tailspin, like a mini tailspin. This thing is not clean the way I want it to clean my glasses, and it's really bothering me. Oh my God. It's so annoying. Leticia and Marie. Oh, Leticia and Marie go get a V-steam. Okay, that's where it starts off. They said, you know, they're going to have a day, a spa day. They're going to pamper themselves, and they're going to get a V-steam. Marie said she walked in there and she saw a bedpan. But girl, when she was in her interview, that shit was so funny to me. She was cracking herself up. She said, I saw a bedpan. The lady was like, okay, sit down, scoot all the way to the back, and then spread your legs. And then Marie sat down and she said, you trying to make me have an orgasm? Bitch, when I tell you, oh my God, when Marie said that, she looked back. Oh God, I said, oh my God, yes, Marie, you're trying to make me have an orgasm. She said, bust them legs open, girl. They had their wine or whatever. They're trying to put their argument behind them. She's saying that she really needed this, you know, time away or whatever. Marie's having a rebirth party. Leticia said Glen is trying to get her back. Oh, girl. Leticia's talking about how Glen is trying to get her back. He's been whispering sweet nothings, giving her sweet nothings. She's saying at her mom's house, she hasn't felt so peaceful and uncomfortable. And she said she wants to go basically back to what's familiar. And I put comfort in chaos. And that's what I put on Twitter the other day. It's like, it's really sad that a lot of people really truly go back to relationships because it's familiar, no matter how toxic or chaotic it is. That's what's familiar to you, so you want to go back to that instead of being in peace and discomfort, which is really, when you listen to the way that people say the words that they use to describe what they're going through. She literally said, I am so peaceful and uncomfortable at my mother's house, but I want to go back to what's familiar. And what's familiar is, now he wants to fix his little machine, honey, knocking, I guess, dirt off of it. I can't take it. But isn't that something that she said, that is like comfort in the chaos? That's what she wants. She wants to be over there stressed out, worried about Glen. That's what's comfortable to her, and that's what she's associated with feelings of love, right? There's things like, you really have to go to a therapist to understand what you've just said is that you are uncomfortable and peaceful at your mother's house, but you want to go back to your family where it's chaos and you're always woo 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 woo. You got to listen. I miss my family. But I can't settle anymore. And I'm really sincere, she says. Fool me 17 times. You're never going to fool me again. 17 times? I mean, I know she's being sarcastic, and I know it's to show that I've given him chance after chance after chance. And the other day, I saw it in my Explore page. I was like, look at Glen and Leticia sitting, taking pictures together, celebrating their how long they've been together. Like, what are you actually celebrating? That's what I would be wanting to know. When you've been in a relationship that's so tumultuous and chaotic and stressful, when the anniversary comes around, what are you actually celebrating? What are you celebrating? That just time served? Is that it? I don't know. But you'll never fool me again. Cedric's been around. She said she's been celibate. That's her story. You be a damn fool. I said Cedric is a passport bro. He is a sex tourist. You traveling all over the world, cheating on your wife all over the world. What else are you doing? It would be no way I would sleep with Cedric. Girl, what? You coming from all over the world, sleeping with God knows who or what. He's a serial cheater. It's infidelity, but I love him. That's what I'm saying. Like, how do y'all, what is that? I don't understand that. That's you telling yourself that love is unconditional. So therefore you have to put up with the abuse and the disrespect because you love that person. Love is conditional. Stop loving these people who treat you bad. That's just abuse. It's not love. Stop loving people who treat you bad. Stop. Stop. Stop it. Like, literally. Do you see yourself with him? Why would you even ask that? I'm sorry, but you've given your nigga 17 times. I'm going to use the same number you use. You didn't give him 17 damn chances. Of course, you're going to ask your friend. And you know what? Shout out to Mahogany Pink. She did a two-parter on the illusion of black love, this kind of thing that they feed and give little black girls. And she said that these women want misery. That's why they encourage you to stay in relationships just as fucked up as theirs, because they need to uphold whatever vision they had for themselves as it relates to partnership. But they want you to have that same horrible experience as well. Like, join the fucking club type of shit. Yeah. That's what it's giving me. My misery needs some company. That's what it's giving me, right? Instead of encouraging your friend to not want to be with a man who fucks people literally all over the world. We talk about community dick, but Cedric seems to be global dick. And you're asking your friend. He says, I'm rotten to the core. Said, ain't no telling what Cedric is doing traveling alone. He's not necessarily traveling. He's probably traveling with a group of friends who are into the same thing. There are a lot of men doing that. A lot of people do that. A lot of people do that. That I've been hearing. I know that white women do it. They love to go to Jamaica and fuck all the big dick niggas down there. Just for a tryst or two. They go down there specifically for that purpose. These men travel the world, with their passports, right? Going around sleeping with everybody. You gonna turn around and say, I don't know? I'm rotten to the core. This man told you I'm rotten to the core. What is the potential to a rotten core? What is the potential to a rotten core? What comes from a rotten core? What? Everything from it is rotten. So I don't understand where I got to look up and ask God and pray about it. Bitch, God's going to say no. That's why I don't understand. Like, what other signs from God do you need to not, you got to pray and then what? And then what? Not listen to see the signs in your face? It's literally like walking into a burning house and saying, I'm going to pray that God protects me with a goddamn Teflon vest so the smoke can't get on me, and just without a fucking vest on, just walk into the goddamn burning house, just hoping that God will protect you from it. Even though you see the fucking house is burning fucking down, you need to still ask someone else, and in your view, another man, for some advice on this nigga right here. The advice that you don't even fucking need. That's all. It's a lot of scapegoating. Kids, God, all this stuff. It's a lot of I'm gonna ask God. Bitch, if you don't fucking wake the fuck up, why are you walking into a fucking burning building praying that the Lord protect you? Girl, get the fuck out of here. That sounds dumb as hell. You're proud of being wanted by a nigga who admits to be rotten to the core is a level of self-esteem that I did not know existed. There's nothing to be like, nigga who fucks everybody all over the world wants me. Girl, no ma'am. Tamara, she's talking about her. You know what? I feel like Tamara is hustling me. I do. I feel like Tamara is plain Southern Belle. I feel like Tamara is Phaedra. Yes, yes. Playing for the role for the parents, but doing everything you know you ain't supposed to be doing because the parents, if the parents find out, they'd be judging you, honey. That's what Tamara is giving me. She's talking about, I thought it was weird. I'm sorry. I thought it was weird that she was like in the hospital for something, and because she missed her grandmother transitioning, she felt like she wasn't there for her grandmother when her grandmother was there for her, even though she was in the hospital herself. And I'm trying to figure out, why would you accept, first of all, why would you create guilt when you yourself were in the hospital? You yourself were in the hospital, but because you were not there for your grandmother to transition, you have guilt because every time she's been there for you, this time you were not there for her. But it's guilt that you want to attach to that and have that feeling. That, to me, I feel like that's something that you are creating and accepting as guilt. Like, it doesn't, to me, there's no rational sense as to why you would feel guilty for your ailing grandmother to transition without you being there. I understand, believe me, I understand how important grandparents are. And when she said she grew up with her grandmother, same. So applying guilt, I understand. Like I said, I understand. I was laying in the bed with my grandfather as he took his last breath, laying on the side of him as he took his last breath. I don't know if I would have felt guilty, to each his own, but that emotion to apply to that situation seems very irrational to me. It just does. I'm just saying. They seem to like this man, so I don't know what the story is. Like I said, he's a man, honey. And what do they say? Men gonna be men, and so you don't throw them as far as you don't throw them as you don't trust them as far as you can throw them. Is that what the people say? Don't trust them as far as you can throw them, and if you can't pick his ass up, all right. Essie and Marie, they're sitting around. I'm not sure if how Cedric can be a good father, but he needs to keep his distance from Marie because he's toxic. So how is he toxic and a good father? That's what I'm saying. It's be the stuff that we tell ourselves. Like, how is he a good father and he's treating this woman like this? Like, I used to think that. I used to think like, a man might not be a good partner, but he could be a good father. But if you're one of those people who like to terrorize women and you just so happen to have some kids, fuck that. Fuck that. You terrorize people. Absolutely not. You are not. You just happen to have some goddamn kids. You ain't no good father. Because if you think he's toxic for your friend, what do you think he is? What do you think he's teaching his children? Can those two things exist in the same place at the same time? I don't think it can. I don't think if you terrorize women that you're kind to children. I don't think so. All of a sudden you just kind to these people, to these little humans. Girl, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. She said she met with Latrice. She was like, girl, what? Now you did too much. What held you back from reconciling with her was that she needed to admit. She said she did somewhat own what happened. Marie said she doesn't want to talk about it anymore. She's moving forward. Everything is moving forward. Okay? With everything. With Cedric. With everything. With Latrice, we're moving forward. Now we're going to see how far we're going to move forward before we rewind. Because we'll see. She says she doesn't trust her, but we can coexist. We need to be in a healthier place with each other. She explained that she hasn't been on pain medications for 5 days, so she wants to have her rebirth party. And she was like, well, I'm letting you know I did invite Latrice. She was like, girl, you really done got beside yourself with that. She said, but no weapons formed. Weapons were formed, but they did not prosper. And they were like slapping hands. Why was Essie and Marie dressed alike at Marie's birthday party? Like, that's so crazy to me. Like, I know, like that, to me, like that, Are y'all that close with your girlfriend? Do you have a girlfriend that you're that close to that when you throw her a party, y'all gonna be dressed alike? That's a level of intimacy that I have never experienced with a woman at all. Like, we dressing alike, like to the point where it's a party and we dressing alike. Just us two. Not everybody. Not like, okay, this is a white party. Everybody wear white, right? And then maybe you and I don't know. Girl, I don't know. I was just like, they dressed, they got the little sparkly red outfits on. Okay, girl. Tamara and Aikisha go out. She said this is the first time meeting her children. As soon as she opened the door, the little baby started screaming. Yeah, that high-pitched dog whistling that Tamara Cherie does. It's a lot. She said she has a big laugh and a loud voice. No, it's not loud. It's like pitchy. It's high-pitched. It's not loud. High-pitched. It's like, girl, ugh. And it's not real. Like, why would you choose that voice to be the voice that you're always gonna know? That's not the voice you choose to speak with all the time. Save that shit for the radio and change it up when you get off the radio or something. God damn. Because she doesn't talk like that. She does not talk like that. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all say. Aikisha was offended that nobody showed up to her party. When we find out at the other party that the hamster had died, Leticia's hamster died, so she didn't go. Marie had a previous engagement, okay, and then Latrice had a previous engagement as well, so she felt away. They not her having a party with the cameras there and nobody show up. Sorry, ma'am, we won't be able to use this footage. They only use it as a flashback. So for some other lady who was Marie's friend, she knew Marie or somebody. She was like, do you know if they come in, girl? Ask the producer. What was that call time? Aikisha was like, nobody showed up. Girl, after the way you been acting, who do you think was going to show up, sis? Who do you think was going to show up to your little party? To your son's little party? Child, she said, she's not going to say anything about Marie's party. Tamara said she's not going to tell her because she doesn't know if she's invited, so she's not going to say nothing about it. She said, I feel like Leticia was trying to get some tea out of me. She was like, what kind of tea? Like, what you talking about? She said she's talking about some girl known Gritty. I don't know if it's Gritty or Greedy. I don't know if it's Gritty or Greedy. What is it? Gritty? Maybe it's Gritty. It sounds like they're saying greedy. Greedy. Maybe it's gritty. I don't know, girl. She was trying to get some tea out of her. Tamara looked like she was about to. What kind of tea? What kind of tea, girl? Girl, she looked like she had a little glitch. Girl, what kind of tea? She hasn't said anything to her. She's like, some tea from her and another female crushing on your man and you don't even know. Well, let me tell you something. Oh, I don't know why you women do this. You women. Yes, I said it. You women. Y'all act like the women. That's the thing. And I think we all been socialized like that. I've seen it happen where you act like it's the woman is impossible. Like this woman has another idea of what the relationship between her and Damon is. Like, she's confused. You might like my man, but my man doesn't like you. And it's like you really abandon and suspend all logic. It's like, girl, just like Evelyn. Just like Evelyn, who thought that OG was Chad was not talking to her. It wasn't in her mind that he had deleted all his replies and sent her some bullshit. But she's acting like, girl, you liked my man, my ex-man, and he didn't like you. You were delusional. Hey, chatty bear, same fucking energy. Same energy. Y'all be acting like these niggas don't be telling these women stories of you be with one man and he got 4 relationships with 4 different women. Honey, I've been watching that damn show with Tammy, the cheaters type show. These men be having relationships with women, like full on relationships with other men. When he's not with you, he's with somebody else. He might be telling you he's at the gym, but he's with Sharika, girl. Yes. And then when Sharika come out and be like, yeah, I'm fooling with Damon, you're like, girl, you must be confused because that's my man and he wouldn't like a bitch like you. You look what you look like, bitch. The whole fucking time they got a fucking family across town, bitch. And y'all be acting like these niggas don't be doing this. And that's why they say, you can't say how. Y'all got the same fucking MO. And if you could pull one over, then you will do it. You will do it. I'm waiting to see what this girl say. Tamara acting like this girl is confused and she must like him and he don't like her. An emotional connection. I can guarantee you. Guarantee what? That wig? All them bundles making your neck hurt? Tamara, what are you willing to bet, girl? Not on no man. Bet on a nigga. Give him 2 weeks to make you lose your fucking bet and your edges, girl. Bet on a nigga and see how it comes out for you. Bet on one. I can guarantee you, girl. What? You so stupid. Crushing on your man and you don't even know it, girl. There's so many women. Because your man is a hot commodity, girl. Your man is a hot commodity. Not like it's weird because it's like, oh yeah, all the girls want him. No, girl, he's community dick. All the girls don't want him. He giving his dick away. He's not choosy. Any hole will do. And you around here acting like nobody else. Like you, why do y'all do that? Why do you suspend logic? No. Okay, let me stop. You don't suspend logic. You just choose to believe him. Despite the walls being inflamed, engulfed in flames, you choose to believe him and walk through the damn burning house to him. You're going to bet on him and pray to God. Girl, Marie's rebirthday party. Her and Essie are dressed alike. Family and friends come. Her mother is there. The mother says she needs that clinic because she's addicted to drugs. Lady, time and place. Time and fucking place. I was like, a lot of the stuff they was talking about this birthday was like, it was too much. Keep it lighthearted and fun. Same thing on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Anyways, Latrice shows up. They don't know why they acting like besties. She says she's just moving forward. She was just moving forward. Cedric shows up. Oh, they said we all boss ass women. We as women, we can be shady. And at the end of the day, we need to stick together. I don't want to hear nothing about the past and in comes the fucking past. I don't want to hear nothing about the past. It's just ready to move forward. Okay? Cedric shows up. Leticia said, now I know I'm dead, bitch. That was so funny because she said she was dead when she saw Latrice and Marie acting like they was best friends. And she said, now I know I'm dead when I saw Cedric's old peanut head looked like a hazelnut, talking about what was he singing happy birthday? Get your ass, don't you got a plane to catch? Girl, ain't no way in the world. But honey, this cheating ass man saved her life because he told her about some goddamn pain management therapy. He saved my life. Did he helped me save my life. What's his name said, So Gucci, I'm with So Gucci, honey. He gave her a magic pill to heal. I guess he's Jesus now, girl. I'm with So Gucci, honey. Girl, that's a mess. Girl, whatever you need to do to tell yourself, honey. Whatever. He sings happy birthday, Cedric Jackson. And then that was weird because after he did, like I said, it's the shiny things. Y'all be so happy with the peripherals when the goddamn device is malfunctioned at its core. You're happy that he gave you the pain management. He better have gave you that. He's killing you from the stress he's causing you. He better have threw a life jacket to your ass. And then when he's done singing, everybody's like, well, are y'all getting back together? What is wrong with y'all? Honestly, what is wrong with y'all encouraging women to get back with a man who cheats on her? He flies all over the world and fucks whatever and whoever. And because he sang happy birthday and gave her the name to a doctor, y'all want them to get back together? And the man then told her he was rotten to his core? He don't know his role. He don't know his role. I'm glad he helped my friend. I still think he's toxic. That's Essie. Essie gonna keep her foot on Cedric's neck. No matter how many accolades and badges you try to give him, Marie Monroe, would be no way. Y'all thinking about y'all rebuilding just because he sang happy birthday and gave her a referral? Girl, y'all don't want for much. Even though the motherfucker done told you he's rotten to his core. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Tamara brings up Akeisha's party and says, why didn't y'all go to her party? I had a prior engagement. My hamster died. I had a prior engagement, but she's corny. Shout out to So Gucci. I had a prior engagement, but she's still corny for the way she acted at the party. Like a fucking bougie bitch is what she acted like. Yes, for no reason at all. Like, I don't like that. To me, I feel like if you are bougie, be bougie, bitch. But don't try to act like you're better than other people. I don't like that. Just exude your bouginess. You don't have to act like you're better than nobody. You don't have to put anybody down. And the fact that this light-skinned woman called all these dark-skinned women ugly, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Right? Because Miss Man wanted to let you bitches know there's a difference between being Southern and being country. Right? So she's full blown bougie. Okay? Don't make a shirt, bitch, because I want 30%. Full blown bougie. Yeah, I want 30%, Akeisha. Since you want to make I don't eat off of dirty plates. That would have been a better look to say you full blown bougie and you proud of it. I don't eat off a dirty place. That's showing that you think you're higher up. I don't like that shit at all. It is a horrible character trait to be colorist. It really is. I don't like it. When she said that she called all them ugly, bitch, fuck you on some real shit. I don't like that. I don't rock with no colorist bitches like that. I'm sorry. That really pissed me off. When you call all those women ugly, girl, fuck you. Fuck you, lady. Take you and your dirty plates back to the Bronx. I'm with Leticia. Take that shit back to the Bronx. Get that shit out of here. She came there talking about dirty plates. She came with dirty knives, looking down at people, and you could relay that back to her however way you see fit, girl. She called us ugly. I don't like a slick, shady type of person. That's what Marie said. Did you see Latrice cut her eyes at her? What? You don't like a slick, shady type of person? Marie Monroe. Marie said, you trying to make me have an orgasm? Bitch, that was funny. Tamara and Leticia go off to the side, right? They go off to the side. She basically says that this woman has an emotional connection with your man, girl. What's up? You and these eggs? I mean, I can't defend you if you're not going to be honest. That's the thing. Like, I don't feel like she's being completely forthright. I feel like she's trying to have a storyline, but not really completely, like, share with everybody what's happening. It just seems very Phaedra Parks. It seems very Phaedra Parks, very performative, very performative. Very much so. I need to keep up appearances. That's what it's giving me. She says, I don't know what's going on. You know, we just got back together. That's what she said. So I don't know if she's trying to create a time where he would have been connected to this woman. But she said they've been on and off for 16 years. What's going on? She says she wants to be married and she wants to have a baby. She wants to do it according to the way her parents did it. That is her choice. She's doing the planning. I commend her for doing the planning, but I feel like there's some puzzle pieces missing. Time isn't on her side because of her fibroids. I don't want to be nobody's baby mama, right? Because once again, we have attached, even though it is a cultural norm that a lot of Black women are not married and have children, so therefore they're someone's baby mama, But the real dig and the real issue is you don't have a man attached to you, boo. So that's where the problem lies. Not that you're a woman with children, but you're a woman with children without a man. See how that works? See how it comes full circle? Don't you just love it? Don't you love being wrapped up in this matrix? Girl. Anyways, I'm not buying what Tamara is selling. I said, me neither. Tamara's at her grandmother's house. They're selling her grandmother's home. Damon said the grandmother used to call him in the middle of the night and just, I guess, tell everybody's business, child. She said she loved her grandmother. She was raised with her grandmother. I said I was raised with my grandparents too. They're when I be thinking about grandparents, when with the word grand in front of them, I feel like my grandparents were grandparents. Like, I feel like they were. I do. I do. Taisha, the decorator, she was talking about that you guys had an emotional connection. So in the interview, this is what people do in order to deflect. I've seen it done like live and in action, where when a person wants to avoid answering a question, they will create conflict. They will create conflict to avoid answering the question. So when the producer asks Greedy the question, what you laughing at? He got mad. So now he can justify not answering the question because he got upset. I'm upset now. So next question, girl. That's y'all really have to get a new playbook. The playbook your granddaddies use, that playbook is out of here. The girls are up to date. Their operating systems are up to date. That old playbook y'all be working from is tied and through and delayed. It's late. Getting mad to avoid a question, late. I don't believe Greedy, Demon, whatever his fucking name is, he's going to have to prove to me he ain't cheating on Tamara. Anyways, take care of each other. I'm not going to choose to trust him. I'm not going to guarantee that he ain't going to, he's not. It's you, girl. It's all you. You're the one that's confused about the relationship. Because y'all allow men to define relationships. And then they shuck and jive the whole way through. You allowing them to define the relationship. Looking like a goddamn fool. Waiting until the goddamn eggs are dried up for this nigga. Girl, if you don't take your ass to a motherfucking sperm bank. Shit. But you want to get married first. Okay, girl. Like Kendra the attorney over there marrying Josh. Talking about, I want to get married, man. Shut up. You sound so damn dumb. You want to get married to a nigga with 8 kids. Man, I don't care. I want to get married, man.
Prepared and fully planned out.
No, I don't want to wait. Like, I want to get married, man. Are you going?
It's so goddamn stupid. Anyways, y'all, take care of each other. Protect your energy, honey, and get a prenup. If you don't do nothing else, I hope Kendra got a prenup. Anyways, y'all, I doubt it. If you marrying a nigga with 8 kids, you ain't got no prenup. Anyways, y'all, sorry for the stray bullets to love and hip hop, but take care of each other and protect your energy. Peace.